This video is brought to you by StoneAgeGamer.com, a fantastic site for retro games, systems, accessories, and more. Be sure to check out StoneAgeGamer.com. Skip it up and that up! So according to Eurogamer, I have Forbes up here, I have Nintendo Enthusiast, Mario Kart 8 runs at 1080p. Now granted, the other two guys, Nintendo Enthusiast and Forbes, got their information from Eurogamer, but they're all claiming that the game runs at 1080p. This is what Eurogamer had to say. Let me just quote them real quick. The game's visuals are beautiful, 1080p and 60 frames per second, even in two-player split screen. There's an asterisk there, though, the other two sites don't mention. While new features, characters, and weapons such as the Piranha Plant keep things feeling fresh amongst otherwise familiar surroundings. There's two things that are not, these articles don't talk about, though. One, Nintendo has not released yet if it's running in native 1080p or they're upscaling it. And two, if you play more than two players in Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, the resolution and frame rate go down. So they didn't quote. Now, Eurogamer did talk about that, okay, to their credit. The other two guys, Forbes and Nintendo Enthusiast, just kind of tiptoed around that. Now, the other interesting thing is that Nintendo's been working on this game since 2008. They've been working on this game for almost 6 years, man. That's crazy. But let's get back to resolution. Now, a lot of pro Nintendo sites, which I'm looking forward to the game, I'm buying it, but a lot of pro Nintendo sites are really touting 1080p, 60 frames per second, even though it hasn't been proven yet. Okay, here's the thing. Even if the game runs at 1080p, 60 frames per second, racing games aren't that demanding by themselves, okay? Racing games, you know, there's a lot of repetitive textures, there's not a huge draw distance, so it's much easier to get higher resolutions and prettier visuals on hardware when it comes to racing games. It's always how it's been. Secondly, Nintendo has very cartoony characters. They don't use really high-res textures. They're not using a whole bunch of different lighting effects and things like that. And that's why with a lot of their games they can achieve these higher resolutions, because of the fact that, you know, they have more cartoony things going on. You know, Princess Peach's dress is not going to have all the wrinkles in it and all the different textures and everything that maybe when they come out with Legend of Zelda for the Wii U may have. And so this game can be 1080p Mario Kart 8. Maybe Legend of Zelda can only be 720p. We'll have to wait and see. That's the only thing that kind of bugs me about this. Is the game going to be fun whether it's 720p upscaled to 1080p or 690p or 810p or whatever the hell it is? Yes, of course. But these articles are misleading. They're making like the game is going to be natively rendered in 1080p, and that's the reason that I felt it was necessary to talk about it. So there it is. Hey, it would be a great feat. Okay, even with the fact that it's a, you know, Mario Kart 8 and it's not going to have the realistic look and feel, it's going to be cartoony, it would still be an awesome thing if they got the game to run at 1080p, 60 frames per second, even in two-player split screen mode. That would be awesome. I hope it does happen. Alright guys, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe, and as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one.